first downs, 2 running and 2 passing.
Quick sidearm throw. Looks dangerous out there.
That surprised Xavier Henderson that time. That's one of those decisions. The quarterback, it's a run play called in the huddle, but if he sees the numbers, he can throw it to the outside. Xavier Henderson said, I might have counted wrong. Sorry, Pete.
Did have one blocker. And only about a yard gain on that one.
Yeah, see, that's what the Tennessee
receiver group, 2 to each side for Richardson in the pistol. They will keep it on the ground on 3rd and long. And they're not going to get it, but they're about a yard and a half shy.
Practically giving up 3 points to eat the clock for 7 points. Let's see if it works out.
Tight ends on both sides. Richardson's all by himself in the backfield. He'll keep it. Trying to break tackles. He's going to get it. Lost a yard. Tennessee will take over on downs.
Ness, you said I was here for a lot of them. My very first game, Florida, Tennessee, was Tim Tebow's first game. And 4th and short, he made them all that night. Well, he's got number 15, but he's not making it that day like Tebow did.
First down at the 30. ETN only got about a yard. Getting out. Richardson has time. Deep out. What a catch by Ricky Pearsall. Boy, that had to be right there or it would have been intercepted.
But what a route he did. Watch him sell it going inside on this one. Comes in, really runs it hard, flashes in, and then the ball's lit.
Short yardage, Richardson keep.
Kentucky, South Florida, he didn't. Big mistakes cost him, but he's running them here.
Richardson, a little bit of pressure, rolls away from it, throws on the run, and he had a man open, but it's incomplete. Whittemore was open in the corner of the end zone.
I think he might have been over the line on that play. Ball was right on the 35-yard line. I think his foot might have been behind it. This will be reviewable whether it's got to be your whole body and foot past the line of scrimmage.
Illegal forward pass, offense number 15, throwing the ball beyond the line of scrimmage.
This is going to be pretty easy for the replay official. Ball's on the 35. Was his right foot behind the line of scrimmage?
I think that's
okay. I think it's going to be okay. I really do. I think they're going to reverse that. That is reviewable.
Nicky Haddock is the replay official.
One of the few penalties that can be reviewed and overturned.
Obviously, when he lands, he's 3 yards past the line of scrimmage, but as Gary said,
I think his right toe is behind the line.
There's where he plants his right foot. Gene Steratore is our replay expert. Our officiating expert. Gino, what do you think?
You know what? I think Gary did an expert job on describing it. The right foot, to me, is behind the original line of scrimmage. I was watching the officials, too, that are positioned on the line of scrimmage to see kind of how they covered it in real time. And you can see the official right there who had gone down the field by about a yard or two, trying to work himself back so that he could get a proper line.
Etienne is behind Richardson. He gets the call. Got a couple.
It was, but Beasley that time, the linebacker, just fit the play. Watch him read it, fill it, and make the play inside. Tight ends left. And they go tight ends right.
I think they had to put a second back on the clock. From the 25, Richardson pressured, throws late, throws incomplete. Intended for Keon Zipperer.
Decent protection. Time to throw the ball just at the end. He gets a little bit of push from
Henderson all the way in motion across to the bottom of the screen. Richardson going to run it here. get what he can, and out of bounds around the 30. Bring up third down as well. 3rd down and 6. Throw complete. 1st down. Got it out to Zanders.
Talked about this veteran offensive line for Florida. Watch them pick up the stunt right here, coming around. Be patient on the offensive line. Inside, inside, inside. Yes, you got it, White. Nice job, Ethan White.
Empty backfield, so it'll be Richardson's call again unless somebody joins him. It will be Richardson. He's short by a yard.
Omar Thomas, number 21, defensive tackle, makes a pile inside. Right here, I think it is. Watch him make a pile. Then it's forced bounce outside and then cleaned up for the stop.
Byron Young makes the tackle. He bounces off and brings Richardson rolled into some trouble, got away from it, throws and completes it for the 1st down.
So it's been always the quarterback. A sneak, a keep, and now a boot. And I think he feels that for his defense to stay in the game, his offense has to hold up and make some plays.
Far cry from a week ago against South Florida. Richardson got some heat again. Boy, he's in some traffic, and he throws a rope down to the 20-yard line. Breaking the tackle is Zipperer, and Zipperer is still going to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. 44 yards on the Richardson to Zipperer touchdown.
Well, it paid off. He went for it on 4th down. He gambled. It was a great play by the quarterback, staying alive and finding Zipperer. And then it was a better play by Zipperer to make the catch and dodge a couple. Watch this inside the pocket. Move, and then find somebody. When you're in the middle of that mess, you find a receiver, and boy, not only 1, 2, 3 times he gets away from ball.
2nd down and 10.
Well, the running game has been nothing.
Nope.
That was really circled by this defense.
As they landed. Meanwhile, Florida trying to get more points before halftime. 2nd down. And again, the ground game goes nowhere. A loss of a yard.
Not to give the ball back, to just relax and snap it. Gimmick play. Yep, gimmick play did not work.
And smartly gets rid of it and throws it over the bench.
The offensive line never moved on the play. Trick play all the way. And now they're going to give the ball back with 3 minutes to go. Watch the offensive line snap. They never move. Yeah. 3rd and long. That's a bit too gimmicky for me.
Backed up to the 13-yard line now. 1st and 22. Double fake, and then the throw is on target out to the 28-yard line to Pearsall, and that'll quiet the crowd.
Pearsall is the transfer from Arizona State. Anthony Richard gets in the pocket, trusts that offensive line. They just gave up a sack, but he's got a beautiful pocket. He delivers it.
Of the penalty back, but it's still 2nd down and 6.
Crowd noise is a factor. The running back has to come up and help on the play.
He'll get the carry and the 1st down that time. Aquan Wright.
So nice job by Wright. He comes up, he hears the audible, and then he helps the offensive line with the call, takes the handoff, finds the space for the 2nd down, 3rd down for the 1st down.
And they got the 1st down and the end around. And a nice stutter step. And making something out of nothing was Xavier Henderson. I thought he was going to be stretched out of bounds. But a good gain on that one.
Well, we saw Garage on the holding penalty, but watch him come back and do a good job to the outside this time. You're going to run the ball to the outside, and big number 76 gets to the outside, turns his man in for the very, very effective.
The scoring drive of Tennessee. Couple yards on that one for Naquan. Richardson scrambling around, throws on the run, throws a dart complete.
Got another
flag.
Only a 3-man rush that time, Tennessee does, and are they going to get a hold out of it? I don't know if it was, hand to the face mask or a hold.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 6.
Yes, it was the other way that time.
Penalty will be added to the end of the line. and includes an automatic first down.
Austin Barber, number 58, is the guy who got to the hand of the face. Right over here to this side is going to be the action. Yep, right up there.
Trailing by 10.
We're down calls.
The fake to Naquan Wright. Richardson rolls and now throws to the end zone. Overshot. Xavier Henderson. That's a run all the way for Richardson in that direction.
That was the same play to the left that he scored the touchdown to the right earlier in the game. Same formation, just flipped the other way.
There's the convoy in front. Good blocking, picked up 5 yards. Still needs 4. It's a run by Montrell Johnson out of the Wildcat and left to right. Play clock down to 3. Richardson on 4th down, throws, and it's caught. Complete down to the 6-yard line to Zipperer.
Boy, how about all the decisions you have to make as a head coach, right? Everyone has such a big outcome on the game, and then you got to trust your guys being wide open on the play.
At the 2. Driving in near the goal line. Montrell Johnson, but he's not in.
Montrell Johnson, the transfer, Sunbelt freshman, right of the 2-1-2 guy.
Quarterback keep. Richardson's in. Well, they haven't signaled that. I thought he was in. Apparently they do not agree.
Well, they don't. They're still talking. Hold on. They're still talking.
From up above, it certainly looks like he's across the goal line.
They called him short. Now the replay official is going to have a clean look.
Well, I mean, how much farther do you have to get in?
This is where you're really happy to have replay on a play like this. He loses the momentum, but I think, I agree with you. I think he's over the line. I think they're going to reverse it and call in a touchdown. His knee was never down on the ground because he was on the back of all of his players.
Right. Again, they have him collared, and I mean, he's in by a yard, if you ask me. But nobody's asking me.
You're telling them, even if they aren't asking.
So it's in the hands of Mickey Haddock right now, the replay official. Gene Steratore is watching in New York. What do you think, Gene?
I'm with you guys. He's definitely in by a yard, and you know, I empathize because you try to get back on the field as an official and try to think, what are the guys that are...
ETN, little opening on the corner, and he's got a first down. All the way out to the 19-yard line. Big play by number 7 there.
So Tennessee brings in their pass rush unit. Florida says we're going to run right at it. Look at that big hole to the outside. ETN gets around, busts one.
Naquan Wright's in there now, at tailback. Richardson pulls it out, trying to get rid of it. He finally did. Somehow, got it all the way to the crowd almost. Tennessee brings an extra man. Richardson trying to run for the first down, nowhere near it. Got a couple. It's 4th down.
And the timing goes off to the center because of the silent count. As Ness said, 5-man rush this time, stunts right into the quarterback.
7. 4th and 2.
I might try to draw him offside, but I don't know if I'd go for it. He is 3 for 4, though.
You give this back to Tennessee on a short field, and it could be the end of the ball game. Richardson going to go deep and caught all the way down to the 35-yard line to Justin Shorter.
Not only did they go for it 4th and short, they went long on the play. Bump and run, man to man. I'll tell you, that's about as wide open as you.
4-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Just outside the 30. And about a 2-yard pickup on that one.
I mean, I think you're looking at the game plan the rest of the game. Tennessee knows it's 4-down territory as soon as Florida gets the ball.
This time a run all the way for Anthony Richardson on the corner. Trayvon Flowers with the big hit, but I think he got the first down.
Well, I'm going to tell you, both quarterbacks, Richardson's thrown for under 300. They both run the ball. They've been the leading carriers, obviously leading passers, but Richardson has run the ball 14 times. Hooker.
Away from matching his career high as well. That was against Kentucky. On the ground and a big opening. Close to a first down. Naquan Wright got about 9.
Interesting formation that time. Florida showed it a few times. This time they run the stretch back. They unbalanced to the left side, cut back to the short side.
His call to run again. They got Strong to the right side, but they're blocking. And that's where he started to head. And the ball came out. Fumbled. Tennessee's got it. Jeremy Banks with the fumble recovery.
Amari Thomas, number 21, I think is the guy that stopped it and forced the play, though. Ness to the outside. 21 is right there to the outside. Watch him stick out his hand and force the fumble on the play.
It's the last thing Florida wanted to happen there, and the ball was out. And real that hasn't stopped Billy Napier so far today, so at least get some of the 14 you need on third down. Richardson throws on the run and delivers a first down throw to Xavier Henderson.
The offensive line handles the stunting by the Tennessee rush. 5 are up there, only 4 come.
Completions as well with 18. Needs some more though. Richardson, man in his face, throws it into the dirt.
Well, defensive coordinator finally dialed up a blitz that time. He brought 5, and they finally were able to put some pressure. Coming from the outside, he just sitting in the pocket. 4 come, outside off the slot. And the pressure was right up the middle that time.
And they've got this one, and they've got a touchdown. Untouched. Montrell Johnson.
Fourth down. They've done passes. They've done runs. They come back with a run this time. The whole arsenal has been used on fourth down. They got every fourth down play. They've used every one of them up.
They sure have.